Yo! What is good? Welcome back to Josh on Point mga pare. So ngayon ang pag-uusapan natin, pag-ayaw sa self-improvement mindset. Malamang sa malamang, supot yan. Kaya ano pa hinihintay mo pare? Hit mo na yung like button, share mo na rin, and let's go!
Bad boy shake ala kill, ako 10 toes down.
So para maiwasan maging supot ka pare, syempre nag-uumpisa yan sa pabango mo. Lahat ng perfumes natin bro, Seduce, Foreplay, and Climax are available sa TikTok shop natin. And also yung bago nating product which is yung Bad Boy Trinity, kung nasa nandyan na yung tatlong perfume na yan bro. Lahat yan pare available sa TikTok shop natin. Link nasa description. Malamang sa malamang nakita nyo na yung thumbnail. No? Alam nyo na kung sino tong pag-uusapan natin. No? At kung hindi pa, kung busy ka sa buhay mo, may trabaho ka, hindi ka tulad namin, no? Hindi. Kung hindi, sige ito pare, ito na yung chance para malaman mo to. No? Gusto kong gawa ng video to pare because nakikita ko sa internet, ang dami nang tumutuligsa ng self-improvement mindset na ina-adapt natin. Kasama na dyan yung alpha male mindset, red pill, which is all in all is for self-improvement, for you to improve as a man. No? Pero hindi natin maiwasan na may mga tao talaga na ayaw na nag-i-improve ka or hindi sang-ayon sa mindset natin. Ang hindi ko lang maintindihan, no? Bakit mo aayawan ang isang mindset na for self-improvement lang naman? So dito ngayon natin malalaman, isang komedyante, isang number one example ng lalaki, okay, na ayaw ng mindset na ina-adapt natin. At tignan natin, maganda ba yung sitwasyon niya sa pag-ayaw ng mindset na to? Let's see.
No way a girl this beautiful doesn't break my heart. I was like, there's no way this isn't gonna end with me with egg on my face.
So yun ang pinag-uusapan natin, no? Si Akash. Okay? Kilala na ayaw sa mindset natin. Actually, in-invite niya si Myron Gaines. Kung kilala niyo si Myron Gaines, isa siya sa mga host ng podcast na Fresh and Fit podcast. So, in-invite nila si Myron Gaines doon sa sariling podcast nito ni Akash. At klarong-klaro, the way niyang i-clown yung pinopromote na mindset natin, which is yung red pill, alpha male. Corny daw yun. Okay? Corny daw yun. Now, tignan natin kung... Kasi maniniwala naman tayo na corny talaga kung yung magsasalita noon, mas maganda yung sitwasyon. Okay? So, tignan natin. So, ito yung asawa niya. Okay? Yan yung asawa niya yung naka-blue. Asawa niya ngayon. Okay? So, take note lang, lahat ng clips na ginamit dito recorded nung kasal na sila. Okay?
Trying to have an orgy because this couple is so fucking good looking and you haven't seen
Ulitin ko
yet, but
narinig nyo ba yung sinabi niya?
actively trying to have an orgy because
Narinig nyo ba? Sabi ng babae na to, she's actively trying to have an orgy dito sa couple na kaibigan niya. Okay? Gawain ba yun ng babaeng matino na may asawa na? Tignan nyo pa yung sasabihin, ha?
this couple is so fucking good looking and you haven't seen Nav yet, but wait till you fucking see him. His body goes crazy. His face card always slays, never declines. And it's kind of weird because I'm talking about your husband.
Alright, so it seems that...
Di ba? Alam niya It's kind of weird daw that he's talking about her husband, pero tinuloy-tuloy niya pa rin. Di ba? Ang galing. No? Ang galing pala pumili ng partner nung mga ayaw sa self-improvement mindset natin. No? Galing.
that Akash Singh's brutal humiliation ritual just continues to get worse. Because it's almost been 3 weeks since Myron from Fresh and Fit exposed Akash's bizarre relationship with his wife, how she fantasizes about other men on her podcast, and how she reminisces on all the fun she had in the frat houses back in college. Which doesn't even seem that bad until you realize that she tricked Akash into believing that they were both virgins up until their marriage.
My wife also hadn't had any sexual partners, so that helped us connect a lot more.
Now, let me ask you this.
wow.
Do you believe her?
If you've seen her, then it's hard to believe.
No, di ba? Sinabi daw ng asawa niya na virgin daw siya. Naniwala si tanga.
I remember I was just like, what? But she was like, She was 22, I was 31. There was an age gap.
Sure. Did you lie, or did you come right out and say like, "Oh, me too," or was it what did that conversation go like?
I don't remember how it came. I think she said
You
it.
blacked out?
She said it, and then I was like,
When she said, "I'm a virgin," you went, your heart exploded.
Yeah, yeah.
We get happy. There's nothing compared to.
Exactly, dude. I was
Stallion compared to anybody else.
I
Yeah,
was
that's great.
so happy.
Yeah, that for
so
sure.
relieved.
I was popping my pussy and living my best life in these white boy frat houses, and I had a roster of guys that I would rotate through.
Wait, okay.
Oh, virgin daw, naniwala siya. Ngayon, kasal na sila. Oh, nagre-record na ng TikTok tong asawa niya. Inamin niya rito mismo, TikTok pa ang nakaalam na hindi siya virgin nung college. Kung narinig ko sabi, she was popping her pussy sa mga white guys. Diba, may rotation pa daw siya ng mga lalaki. Diba? Ito, isa sa mga tinuturo natin sa mga mindset natin is matutong magbasa ng galaw ng babae. Kasi girls will lie about their body count. Diba? Magsisinungaling sila. Pero ang hindi nila maitatago ay yung galaw nila. The way silang magsalita, the way silang gumalaw. Diyan mo makikita yung body count ng isang babae. Pero dahil hindi niya alam, ayaw niya, nung mindset natin, corny daw, o yan, tuloy. Diba? Hindi daw virgin yung... Sinabi sa kanya, virgin, hindi pala. Pok-pok pala nung college. O, biruin mo. Tapos pinakasalan mo. Ang galing mo pala. Diba?
I have two butthole stories. So one time I met this guy on Tinder and I made the dumb mistake of letting him sleep over, like not really wanting to fucking hook up. And I like woke up in the morning and like my asshole was a little sore. Oh my god.
And the whole thing was so explosive that it pretty much nuked the guy's entire online presence and reputation. And the worst part about this is that the story hasn't even died down yet. If anything, it's just starting to blow up. And honestly, it's become so mainstream that it...
Tang ina. Di ba? Oh. Ngayon mo sabihin sa akin na mas maganda yung sitwasyon mo. Ayaw mo ng red pill, ayaw mo ng alpha male mindset. Pero ganyan pala yung relasyon mo, puta. Niloko ka nung asawa mo na virgin daw siya, tapos pok-pok pala siya nung before kay kasal. Di ba? Ang galing mo pala eh. Ang galing mo pala.
It's now permanently attached to Akash's brand, ruining both his reputation and his career as a podcasting comedian. Akash's comedy largely revolves around criticizing other people's relationships, and most of the viral clips of his routine online have to do with him calling couples out in the crowd. But that really just won't work anymore since everyone knows that he's the biggest doormat of all time.
Tang ina mo. Yan mo, ang galing mo pala man trash talk ng ibang couple pero basura pala yung relationship mo. Naknampucha ka. Supot na supot. Tamang-tama, komedyante nga talaga siya, pre. Komedyante nga talaga.
I mean, we're already seeing it happen because during his first comedy show after this whole story broke, he was apparently extremely awkward about the whole thing, and it was clear that it was affecting his act. Like, according to one of the audience members, he pretty much used his time on stage as a therapy session, pleading with the crowd that his wife is loyal and was just joking around this whole time. So the dude's clearly going through it. I mean, his wife single-handedly ruined his career and then bragged about it for clout. Like,
O, di ba? Sabihin na natin na fake. Okay? Sabihin natin na fake nga yung panggagano niya pagsasabi niya ng kapokpokan. Pero di ba, it's a reason para masira yung karir mo. Unang-una, ikaw ang sikat. Ikaw ang provider dyan. Di ba? Ikaw ang provider sa relationship ninyo. Tapos hayaan mo yung babae na pumunta sa internet at magsinungaling ng ganon. Sabihin niyang pokpok siya kung hindi man totoo. Di ba? Halatang simp na batukan ng asawa eh. Di ba? Wala siyang magawa. No? Alam niyang makakasira sa karir niya to, pero wala siyang magawa kasi babae ang masusunod sa kanya. Simp to sa relationship niya eh. Ganyan yung mga simp eh. Makikita niyo yan bro ah. Mga simp, lalo dito sa Pinas. Pag parehong sikat, okay? Pero yung babae, ang lakas, man-trash talk dun sa asawa, tapos yung lalaki, walang say. Tahimik lang sa isang tabi. alam nyo na kung sino ang batukan dun sa relationship. Hindi nila mako-call out yun kasi takot sila. Why? Takot sila dahil yan lang ang kaya nila. Hindi sila marunong talaga kasi dumiskarte ng babae, which is yun dang isa sa mga tinuturo natin para, okay, hindi ka tapak-tapakan ng babae, hindi ka maloko ng babae, ikaw lalaki ka, what you need to do is create your own world, be a better version of yourself para may option ka. Pero pag meron kang option, hindi ka malulugi. No? Pag binastos ka ng tao na to, ng babae na to, meron kang option para umalis. Pero dahil ayaw niya nun, yan, stuck siya ngayon. Stuck siya sa ulupong na babae. Di ba? Ang galing mo pala eh.
Like she's trying really hard to be this girl boss influencer, but it's only resulted in the destruction of her husband's livelihood.
Pero mo, hindi naman masyadong chicks to. Mas marami pang magaganda rito sa kalsada namin dito. Pero kaya niyang gawin tong mga ganitong shit. Paano? Nasa lalaki yun eh. Hindi niya makontrol tong babae niya eh.
Offense to the homeless people, but like, you know when you get on the subway and there's like a homeless person sleeping and like everyone has to get out of that car? Yeah, that's what my husband's balls smell like. Oh my god, I hope he's not mad.
Also,
Grabe. Tignan mo kung gaano niya ka-disrespect yung asawa niya. Pati sa podcast nila, binabanggit niya yung amoy ng itlog ng asawa niya. Galing mo pala bro. Idol Akash. Gusto ko maging ganito. Diba? Ayoko ng alpha male, red pill mindset na yan. Toxic yan. Gusto ko ng ganito.
So, on top of the fact that it's likely ruined his comedy career, what's even worse about this whole thing is that it's likely destroyed the dynamic he has with Andrew Schultz and the guys on the Flagrant podcast. Because the Flagrant podcast has always loved to clown on guys in these types of relationships. And
So itong Flagrant podcast, mga pre, ito yung podcast kung saan in-invite nila si Myron Gaines. No? Ito yung podcast na to na kinlaw nila yung red pill, alpha male, ito yun. Di ba? Now, kinlaklaw niya, no? Kinlaw niya yung mindset, pero yun pala, siya pala yung i-describe na dapat mong iwasan na maging tao. So, dahil dito sa nangyari na to, pre, nagmukhang tama yung red pill at talagang tama naman talaga yun. Katotohanan lang naman yun eh. Alpha male mindset is about self-improvement. Yun pala, puta, nasa walang kwentang relationship ka.
it seemed like they were desperately wanting to make jokes about it, but knowing how much it's eating away at Akash, they just didn't.
Malamang sa malamang, pre, itong mga kasama niya sa podcast, itong mga tropa niya, sinabihan na siya nito. Okay, sinabihan na siya nito about to sa babae because pero bago niya pakasalan. But you know, a simp is a simp. Okay, kahit ano ng tropa niya kung simp na simp talaga siya, beta male talaga, hindi maikinig yan. Ang susundin niyan, hindi naman ito eh. Ito, puso niya. Kaya kahit anong sabi ng tropa, hindi maikinig yan, pre.
Also, just based off the way they were acting in these clips alone, it's almost as if they were relieved that the truth about Akash's wife is finally out in the public. Like, they've probably tried for years to hint to Akash that his wife is a monster that only loves Akash's money. Because the fact...
Di ba? Sabi ko sa inyo eh. For sure ako sinabihan nila to eh. Sinabihan nila tong supot na to eh. Pero hindi nga nila sinabihan na nila pero hindi pa rin talaga susundin ng supot eh. Di ba?
The fact of the matter is that the wife has disrespected Akash basically the entire time they've been together. Like, there's not a single photo or...
So mind you pare, dito sa relationship na to, yung lalaki ang sikat. Okay, yung babae na to, hindi to kilala. This is a nobody. Okay, yung lalaki na to ang sikat na comedian. Hindi masyadong sikat but siya ang breadwinner, siya ang provider dito sa relationship na to. But, you know, supot eh.
Video of them online sharing a kiss or even pecking on the lips. In fact, she always manages to dodge Akash when he tries to go in for a kiss, even at their own wedding. Also,
Puta. Pero mo hindi siya hinahalikan, pre, oh. Pumupunta sa lips yung lalaki, ayaw nung babae. This is a clear sign. Okay? Na hindi siya attracted sa'yo physically. And yun ang kailangan yung iwasan. Diba? Ito yung tinuturo natin eh. Ito yung nasa red pill, ito yung nasa alpha male. Na pag yung babae, okay? Hindi gutom na gutom sa'yo, hindi baliw na baliw sa'yo. it's a clear sign na hindi dapat i-push ang relationship, hindi dapat pakasalan yung babae. Kasi for sure, hindi yung pagmamahal mo o hindi ikaw talaga ang gusto niyan. Okay, merong something else. Baka kayamanan mo, baka pera mo. Oh. Hindi niya alam yun eh. Kasi kala natin magaling siya eh. Ayaw niya nung mindset natin. O yun pala oh. Ano mo?
In that same wedding video, she couldn't even say that she loved Akash. She instead repeatedly says that she felt love from Akash, which really can't be normal on the day
Feeling chicks din eh, no? Tangina, hindi nga maganda. Hindi naman maganda. Bagay naman kayo.
of your wedding, right?
The first day I met Akash, I felt like I could feel love from him. And then the first date and the first time we kissed and the first time he asked me to be his girlfriend and on, I felt so much love from him that at the wedding mark, I didn't have any expectation for that feeling to increase, but that feeling has increased where I feel even more love from him than I have.
Lagi yung nakita niyo yung pre, lahat nun, ulitin yung video Lagi yung sinasabi, love from him, love from him. Pero wala siyang sinabi na love for him. Love from him. Ibig sabihin, yun lang gusto niya sabihin sa relationship na to. I feel love from him, but hindi niya masabi na mahal ko siya or love for him. Wala.
Ever thought that I could.
Funnily enough, though, out of all the things to get defensive about, it was the whole kissing on the cheek thing that made her make a response video, where she makes the excuse that she's just really uncomfortable with PDA, which honestly would be a good excuse if she wasn't on TikTok and her own podcast.
Ayaw daw ng PDA ang puta. So napansin pala yung isang video niya no, na hindi daw siya nagpapakiss doon sa TikTok. So may nag-comment siguro na hindi daw siya nagpapakiss. Kaya sinagot niya, no, in-stitch niya yung video, sinabi niya na hindi daw siya komportable sa PDA. Putang inang yan talaga ba?
Cast talking about all the sexual fantasies that she's done and wishes that she could do.
Oh, exactly. Ayaw niya daw sa PDA, okay siya na sabihin sa madla na pokpok siya nung college. Di ba? Popping may pussy daw. Oh. Tak ng pooch tong babae na to.
I'll also respond to the people saying I don't like my husband because I turned away from a kiss. I've never liked PDA. Physical touch, I find it really overstimulating. And so it's something I actually work through with my husband because that's his love language. And I feel like for him, he tries to do physical touch to regulate his emotions, and I find it really dysregulating. So it's something we kind of work through in high stress situations because I get overstimulated when a lot of things are happening, and like my mother-in-law is there, my mom is there, and Akash will tend to kiss me when there's a lot of people around, and sometimes I'm overstimulated, so I'm just like, oh, so yeah, if you want to know like my whole fucking psychosis.
And so, even if this were the truth, it still doesn't justify not kissing him on the day of their own wedding. Or even just recently when Akash proposed to her the second time while they were in India.
Panoorin niyo to, pre. Panoorin niyo
If
to.
you haven't seen that clip already, it's really bad.
Nag-propose siya dito, pare. Usually, pagka nagpo-propose ang lalaki, tuwang-tuwa dapat yung babae, di ba? Tuwang-tuwa. Tignan niyo to.
She
Not only dodges Akash's kiss after he gets on one knee to propose, but after seeing the size of the diamond that Akash sadly paid a lot of money for, it was literally all she could talk about for the rest of the video.
And since I am renewing my vows, I think the only thing to do is propose again.
Oh,
Ghislaine, will you be Ghislaine Singh forever again?
yes. Oh my god. Oh.
Take that drink eating off. Drink eating.
Did you guys know this? Yes. Oh my god. How big is this?
Big enough for you to shut up every time I tell you.
Thank you so
Oh. Kiss kiss. Umiiwas talaga siya, pre. Mind you, pare, second proposal niya na to. Okay, second. So, kasal na sila nito siguro, pero gusto niya lang para i-renew daw yung vow nila. So, nag-propose ulit siya. Oh. So, dun sa mga napanood nating clips kanina, pare, first wedding yun, hindi niya kinis talaga. Okay, sige. O, ito. Second proposal na to, second kasal, magsi-second kasal na sila. Hindi pa rin niya hinalikan, pre. Inilagan pa, pre.
so beautiful.
Putya. Hindi ganyan ang reaction niya. Talagang hahalikan ka ng babae usually, pre. Lalo na pagka ikikiss mo siya after ng ring, automatically hahalikan ka. No? Pero yung ginagawa ng babae, iniiwas niya lagi yung ulo niya. Oh. Ang galing pala nito. Ganito dapat ang i-aim nating relationship, pare. Yung alpha male red pill mindset na yan, walang kwenta yan eh. Ito pala dapat eh. So pare, yun lang yung video, no? Ang gusto kong i-point out dito, pare. Kung isang lalaki, no, ayaw ng mindset natin, okay, ng alpha male, red pill na yan, okay, good, that's fine. Di ba? Wala namang pilitan eh. Di ba? Walang pilitan. Kung sabihin nila, hindi ko alam yan. No, hindi ko alam yan. Okay? Okay, wala rin. Wala tayong kaso dun. Hindi niya alam eh. Ang ayoko kasi dito, they misrepresent the red pill, the alpha male mindset. And then, ididikit ito sa hindi magandang bagay. For example, isa sa mga nakikita ko, alpha male daw hindi mapagmahal. Alpha male daw hindi mapagmahal sa partner, hindi mapagmahal sa ganito, hindi daw poprotektahan yung mga asawa nila, which is not plainly 100% not true. Kabaliktaran pa nga eh. Pag alpha male ka nga, mas protective ka eh. Diba? You build yourself to protect your partner, your loved ones. So mali. Ang red pill din is plain and simple, the truth. Yun lang ang red pill, the truth. Kaya ayaw nila ng truth because masakit. Oh, di ba? Masakit, yun lang. Ayaw nila ng truth, gusto nila ng fantasy. Oh. Di ba? Tapos makikita natin itong mga ayaw pala ng mindset natin. Kaya pala nila ayaw, because nasasaktan sila, nadjudge sila sa kasuputan nila. Yun lang talaga yun. Ayaw mo ng ganitong mindset because ayaw mong nako-call out ka sa kasuputan mo. Yun ang reason, pare. Kaya for sure, ayaw niya nung sinasabi nila Myron Gaines sa Present Pit Podcast because nandun siya sa relasyon na yun. Para sa kanya kasi okay yun, pero hindi normal yun ha. Akala nila normal yun eh. Yung dinidisrespect sila ng asawa nila, nagsisinungaling yung asawa sa kanila, binabatukan sila. Diba? Normal ba yun? O hindi, para sa kanila nga normal. Kaya pagka nakakarinig sila ng mga against dito na pag sinabi mo na, pre, basahin mo yung babae mo, wag mo hayaan na disrespect ka niyan. O para sa kanila, pare, di ka mapagmahal. Ang weird. You guys, no, kayong mga lalaki kayo na ayaw ng self-improvement na to, you are just projecting. Ayaw ninyo to kasi kayo mismo ang dinidescribe namin. Kayo yung mga batukan ng asawa, kayo yung mga simp, yung ibibigay ang pera, kayamanan nila sa babae dahil lang meron silang pussy, dahil lang meron silang malaking suso, malaking puwet. Kayo yun. Kayo yung panay follow sa mga thirst trapper, panay lulo, araw-araw magalulo. Kayo kasi yun. Because wala kaming ibang gusto rito, kundi ang self-improvement lang. Ang mag-improve, ang i-acknowledge yung mali namin, at gawa ng paraan to. Kasi lahat naman tayo dadaan sa ganun sa kasuputan eh. Lahat tayo dumaan dun. Isa na ako dun. But hindi maganda yun. Alam kong hindi magandang magstay dun bilang lalaki. Alam kong delikado yun bilang lalaki. Kaya I adopt those mindset and I'm confidently say na mas okay ako ngayon kumpara sa dati. Kaya kayo mga pare, huwag kayong masyadong panghinaan ng loob pagka nakakita kayo ng mga ganong post because I'm sure at you should know, alam nyo dapat sa sarili ninyo na nakatulong naman talaga eh. Oh. Questionin nyo yung mga nagsasabi nun. Kung ayaw nila to, sige nga bakit? Sabihin mo nga sa akin kung bakit. Oh. Tapos batukan pala ng misis yan. Oh. Hindi pinapayagan lumabas. Hindi pinapayagan magmotor. Diba pare? So, dito napatunayan na naman why red pill and alpha male mindset is needed in the society right now. Napatunayan ng relationship din at thank you, salamat at merong mga lalaking ganito para napag-aaralan natin yung mga hindi, mga dapat at hindi sa relationship. Kaya, kung hindi mo ma-adapt to, kung hindi nila ma-adapt to, okay, good. At least pag-aaralan na lang namin kayo, pagtatawaran na lang namin kayo in the future. O, di ba, pare? So, leave a comment down below, pare. Ano masasabi ninyo? Reactions, iwan niyo yan sa baba. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell para notify kayo sa mga bago nating videos. This is Josh on Point. See you next time.
GFAB.